We sleep trained our newborns literally from the day we got home from the hospital, and he has slept through the night pretty consistently since about 3 weeks old. With both of our kids, we did a no cry it out method, and that has worked really well for us. Oh, this is almost gone. I always hear that you can't like formally sleep train until they're about like 5-ish months old, but it was really important to me that from the time we came home from the hospital, we were setting really good sleep habits to hopefully give us the best shot at sleeping that we could possibly have. We never followed any one specific method. I kind of made a little hodgepodge of things that I felt like made the most sense from a couple different methods. If anything, I would say we mostly used the taking care of babies method, but we never actually paid for the course. We just kind of used a lot of her free stuff. She has a lot of really good info on her blog and on her Instagram. I think the thing that has been the most impactful, one, make sure that you're feeding every 2 to 3 hours consistently throughout the day. I've read that babies always eat the same amount per 24-hour period. So if you're getting all those calories in during the day, then they won't necessarily need to wake up at night. I've never been a feed on demand type of person. I always am very consistently feeding closer to 2 hours, but 3 at the most. I feel like this has really allowed him to go longer stretches at night without needing to wake up to eat. The other thing that I feel like makes a really big difference, and I feel like once we started doing this is when everything changed with my firstborn sleep, making sure they can fall asleep independently. This is so important. Now, obviously he's a newborn. We're not going to be like laying him down, and if he cries, we're just going to like leave him there. So this isn't like a have to have right now. This is like something that we're just trying to like practice and work on. We do the same little like nap time, bedtime routine every single time. Looks like me taking him to his room as soon as he's starting to show like his little sleepy cues. I turn on his sound machine, I put on his sleep sack, and I close his curtains so it's pitch black in there. And then I will rock him and sing him a little song for like probably like 30 seconds. If he's like nodding off, then we need to stop because I don't want him to fall asleep in my arms. As soon as he's starting to look like really drowsy, like he could go to sleep, honestly, staring is a really good sign. Like he's not falling asleep, but he's really tired. When he's staring, that's always my sign, like we need to move to the crib. Or when he's like playing or whatever and I notice him staring, I'm like, okay, we're ready for a nap. I've never tried this. ColourPop just sent it to me, so let's go ahead and try it out today. Wait, this is blush, right? Yes. I will then lay him down in his crib awake, and usually I can tell like right off the bat if he's gonna put himself to sleep or not. If he immediately starts fussing, I'm like, probably isn't gonna happen. And if he's like starting to cry, then I go back in, I just pick him up and we start all over again. Okay, I feel like this blush is really pretty. They also sent me their setting spray. Oh. So if I feel like the nap just isn't gonna happen at that time, then I will pick him up, I'll rock him, I'll wear him, I'll do whatever I need to like make sure that sleep actually happens, because an overtired baby is not fun, and that's one that's gonna be way harder to get to sleep. Oh, also important is that we follow eat, play, sleep. So essentially the goal with that is to not feed them to sleep, because you don't want them to have to think that every time they wake up, they need to be fed back to sleep. I feed him right when he wakes up, then he'll have his wake window, and then we go to sleep awake. Surprise, also by ColourPop. This is their Plumping Glossy Lip Oil. I hope this was helpful at all. I'm thinking maybe I'll do like a video showing our whole like sleep routine for him. Maybe it's easier to like see it in action. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.